not the reaction I was expecting, but alright. I'll allow it.
I'm fucked up on some meds right now.
Very nice.
Yep, never fails. My annual Thanksgiving cold.
You know, you're supposed to stuff your face with food, not illness. What's up,
Hey,
Stegall,
damn sure I
bros?
got
What's
to
up,
taste my
Cody? How
steak.
you guys?
I was gonna kill myself if I didn't get to enjoy my steak this year.
Oh, you can't say that.
Say what?
The K word.
Oh boy.
That's not out on YouTube. I had steak last night for dinner too.
We don't really do turkey anymore.
Well, my wife had to work, so we weren't gonna make it to over to Dad's. So we got a turkey that we're gonna go over Sunday and have. The real Thanksgiving there last night was just steak and potatoes.
I think we'll end up doing turkey on Christmas, but
see, we do prime rib for Christmas. I don't know if I'll be able to this year because the stove sucks ass, but
fuck, I just can't afford shit anymore. Fucking
yeah, I haven't. They
keep going up.
They put prime ribs out, and I haven't began to look at the prices because I'm pretty sure it's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, it is.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking for my tags. There they are. Trying to get this started here. Be just a minute. Everybody's piling in, talking all thing. What's up, Sean? How are you, man? Jesus, looked over, saw all the freaking things there. I think that's it.
Yeah, I started streaming a little bit last night.
Over.
I didn't last very long. I felt like shit.
Yeah, I didn't know if PJ was gonna stream or not, and then I saw it said you were streaming, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go hop in JT's stream, and it's like 46 minutes long, and that was it. I was like, oh, he's not even live anymore.
Yeah, I did a couple runs, and fucking meds were kicking in, and I just felt like shit. I was like, you know what, screw it. Then I had a freaking mod that kept crashing my game.
What were you even playing?
ETS 2.
Ah, see, we went modless.
Well, I had the money and XP mod in, but I guess it was too old. Kept crashing the game.
Well, according to what PJ said, and the one I was using wasn't giving me any money. They disabled the money mod for, so like you can put it in, but you're not going to get any extra money for your runs or something.
I mean, I wasn't getting like the big amount of money like I usually got, but like I did a run from Amsterdam to Rotterdam.
It's just me, my dad, and my stepmom.
Euros or whatever they call it.
Me, my wife, and my kids. I go. Usually we have it with my stepmom's family, but
I don't know.
It was just
I got my
her father
XP
passed
to where I
away,
was
so it
able
was
to buy a
just
truck.
her daughter, and her. It was her mom, her daughter, and her grandkids from her daughter's side, because her father passed away, and then I'm not allowed to know that her son's locked up, so they were hoping we were going to make it, but my wife had to work, so we figured we would just have Thanksgiving dinner with them on Sunday. Yeah, PJ's. I was here with PJ's. What's up, Chad? How are you? Thanksgiving was. I mean, I guess I can't complain. We haven't really had a Thanksgiving dinner yet. Where ours is on Sunday. What's up, Austin? How are you? I went into Walmart today just to see like what they had, and good. Is it just me or does Black Friday deals suck this year?
they've been sucking over the last few years.
I remember when I was working at Walmart, we had like $5 and $10 video games. They actually had ones marked for $60. Like, that's not much of a deal. It's maybe $10 on some of, like a handful of them. But I'm just like, oh my god.
I think a lot of businesses are going more towards Cyber Monday than they are Black Friday.
Just like I went, like they had like 6 pallets of men's jeans for like $13. So I was like, all right, I'll pick me up a couple pair of jeans. I looked through all of them. They're supposed to be, what was it, 29 to 42 inch, and I looked through every single, and they didn't get over like, there was like 30 and 32s. That was it on like 5 pallets of jeans. I was just like, woof, okay.
Yeah, I've never actually done Black Friday. It's not my thing. I've always done Cyber Mondays.
I mean, everybody's going the way of online these days, but still, I figured they'd have at least like some deals in store, but they didn't really have anything. The place is crowded, and there was literally like nothing. The only thing I picked up was they had the memory foam bathroom mats for $4. So it's like, that's kind of hard to pass up. If
Drew that.
I was like, if we don't put it in the bathroom, I'll put it out there in front of the sink because it'll be nice to step on while I'm sitting there doing dishes. And then they had the JLab Bluetooth earbuds that are originally like $25. They had them for $10, and I needed a pair, so I was like, I've heard good things about them, so I picked them up. That was all I got.
There's a whole lot out there that piques my interest anymore.
Well, what's up, Brandon? How are you? Well, my wife is looking at the last couple of Black Fridays. They've had these slippers that she really, really likes, and she'll wear the hell out of them. She'll wear them all year long until they start falling apart. So she was like, if you see them, go grab them. And they didn't even have those this year. I mean, they had like one set of cookware. That was like, it wasn't even that much of a sale. I think it was like $20 off the regular price, which is still $89. And then like 2 pallets of books, and I can't remember what the middle thing was. Nothing that piqued my interest. I was like, what the? This is ridiculous. But they had all kinds of jeans, just only in 2 sizes.
But see, that's like, I don't remember who it was. Somebody had like a 60-inch TV that's normally like $800. They had it on sale for like $775. I think that's really not that fucking great of a deal.
I remember it being like there was a whole lot more, and even like I said, the past few years, like at least they had the online deals in the store as well. Like, man, shit. And local Wally World wasn't busy. The local Wally World here was busy yesterday when they were closed. I went to pick up my wife from work, and I was sitting there looking at the Walmart parking lot. First off, the Walmart parking lot, desolate. There's usually about 20 cars deep all the way across the parking lot. There was not a single car in the parking lot past like the 5th spot in each row. And these people are like really actually pulling up there and parking and getting out and walking up to the store. I was like, how are you going to look at the parking lot being that empty, knowing that they're usually 20 deep, and actually think they're open? I don't know how many people walk up there and try to get in.
I mean, we have stores that on their billboard says closed Thanksgiving Day, and people still show up and knock on the door. Like, one dude got pissed and started beating the window. He's like, they should be open! Like, dude, it's fucking Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah. That's what I was telling my wife. I was like, This is a new thing. Walmart's been open the as far back as when I worked there, open on Thanksgiving, and
Mine's never been open on Thanksgiving. Well, technically, yes, they would open up like at 11 o'clock Thanksgiving night to start Black Friday, but like
yeah,
during the day, they were always closed.
not here. They were always open uh, since 2009. They've been. This is the first year they've actually closed down on Thanksgiving since 2009 at least. I don't know what year they started open, but I worked there. I started working there in 2009. We were open Thursday. That Thursday. Now the deals and we had to pull all the stuff off the shelves. Like we didn't get what they got now. They get to shut the store down and like pull everything off and set it for the opening day. We had to, while it was still open and operating, piss people off because we're taking what were they called? They're not called pallets. They're the black, like thick plastic ones. I can't remember what they were called. But
Totes.
No, it looks like a pallet, but it's instead of made out of wood, it's what they set stuff on in the middle of the aisles.
Oh, I mean, they're still pallets. They're just plastic.
Nah, they had but they had an actual name. I can't remember what the actual name was. But we'd pull those off the floor. I mean, yeah, you lift them with pallet jacks. They're essentially pallets, just like permanent like thick plastic ones. So we'd pull those off. People get pissed off because they want to see something on it and all that. And then we'd bring out all the Black Friday stuff wrapped in black plastic so people can't see into it. And people will try. People will cut it open. You gotta say, hey, you stop that shit. But we had to do all that, and then like I think it was like after 8 on Thanksgiving, unless you were there to shop for food, you couldn't. You we'd have to keep everybody over on the food side, and then the GM side was pretty much all shut down. And then if you wanted the Black Friday deals, you had to line up outside, and then once the sales start, I think it was like 7 a.m. Like they'd line everybody up down the aisles in case anyone needed assistance, and then they'd open up the GM side.
I mean, how the fuck are you gonna keep people from going over there?
Associates, and then you had like these little plastic barriers that they put up. It wasn't too effective, but because you'd have to chase. Yeah, that's not open. You have to go over here. It's food or nothing. But I need cotton balls.
See, I'd be an asshole, but I'd be like, yeah, you go fuck yourself. I'm gonna get what I need, and then I'll be back over.
And that's when the popo would step in, because the police were always there. They had a police officer stationed outside yesterday. He wasn't telling people, hey, you can't go in there. I guess if anyone tried their damnedest to get in, he'd stop them. But yeah, no, he just watched people like me, just watch people walk up to the door and then look in like, oh, why are you guys not open?
Well, your Walmart doesn't have their mall cops.
Yeah, I heard they're starting to put actual like police stations inside Walmarts now.
Oh, I don't know about police station, but they got what they call security.
Oh, loss prevention?
No, they actually pay an actual security company, like monitor the parking lots and shit like that.
Oh, no, not here. You have loss prevention, which they are super obvious. I remember back when.
Well, the bad thing is they're not allowed to do anything. A lot of those companies will straight up tell them, it's like, what's the point of loss prevention? Because right off the bat, they tell you, well, if you see somebody stealing something, don't go after them. Just let them walk out.
Oh, not here. They're allowed to stop you up till you get to once you get out the doors, and they can't do anything. But they're allowed to stop you and detain you inside. As long as you don't go outside the outside doors. Like if you walk out, well, now they're open now, but they used to have 2 sets of doors. Now it's just an open, like, I don't know what word I'm looking for, But as long as you don't, as long as they don't go out them doors, they can stop you and detain you. But they can only bring you like into their office, and then the police have to actually charge you and like trespass you and all that stuff. Because they used to be sneaky as shit. Like I remember Bob, like he would kind of like blend in with everybody else, and he'd have like his little Debbie snack cakes and his drink, and he'd be in electronics like peeking through the aisles and everything. You would never know he was there. The one the other day is he was looking at the totes. Like we were at the self checkout where the baseball cards and stuff are. We were at that checkout, and he was standing up behind me, like leaned over, like being super obvious. Like, yeah, he's at the totes now. Yeah. If he walks out, we stop. We grab him. Yeah. I'm like, Jesus Christ. If that was Bob, you would have never known he was behind you. He definitely wouldn't be shouting on the phone.
No.
What's up, Terry? How are you? Is this map available on console? Not this version, because I edited it a little bit, but the map that the White Farm, I believe, is. Oh, you're messing with me, Cody. You're on PC.
I just wanna breathe. I just wanna breathe.
I've been hearing that for the last year. Have I told you about that?
Oh, your wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they gonna do about that?
Well, she had her follow-up appointment, and the doctor wants her to go up to Philadelphia, to UPenn, which I was kind of hoping, because I looked into it, and it's like the best ENT hospital around, so I'm like, yeah, that's where it is. But basically they're gonna go up in there into her nose and cut all around the tumor, and then just kind of pull it out in one mass.
I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, anytime you go to a hospital that's named after a college, those are usually the best of the best.
Well, I mentioned
like KU Medical, best cancer treatment in the entire world. I mean, each like university hospital, they usually have like a specialty of some, but usually their doctors are like the best of the best.
Well, that's what. So I mentioned it to PJ's, and because the doctor was originally trying to get her into Christiana, which is up north Delaware, and I said that the doctor said if Christiana wouldn't take it, she was going to try to get her up to UPenn, and immediately Peaches is like, go UPenn.
Yeah,
choose UPenn.
Anytime you get a hospital that is associated with the university like that, that's usually the best places to go to.
Like I said, I looked into it, and like you were saying, they each have a specialty. One of their specialties is ENT, ears, nose, and throat. So
yeah.
They have a whole research section dedicated to ears, nose, and throat.
See, like KU Medical, KU is known for their cancer. They're the #1 cancer. In fact, they actually hired the #1 cancer doctor in the entire world. Actually, they got the top 3 cancer doctors in the entire world. But they also specialize in fire victims. They're like #2 in fire recovery victims. Like doing a skin graft, getting your oxygen and stuff like that fixed. If you actually look at universal hospitals, yeah, they hire top of the top.
Yeah, see, that's what I don't want to show her the video where they're talking about it, because they actually show them operating the nose, and then she'll never end up going. So I was like, hey, I just watched this video. They're one of the top in the world when it comes to ENT.
Yeah, I mean, like when my grandma had cancer and we took her to University of Kansas, I mean, obviously it's going to be more expensive, but you know, it's worth the money.
That's what she's got herself all worked
And
up
see,
about now because the
a lot of those universities, you know, they pride themselves on excellence because, you know, they have a reputation. Like UPenn, I'm sure UPenn, you know, they got the reputation of ear, throat, and mouth and stuff like that. So they're only going to bring in like the top-notch students in the world for that. They're only going to keep the top-notch doctors for that because that's what they're known for. They're not going to hire some jack out of the backs that got his degree off of University of Phoenix.com.
no offense, universityofphoenix.com graduates.
Well, no, I mean, there's not. It's an actual degree. I'm not saying it's a fake college or nothing, but you know, they're not going to teach. They're not going to bring in. You're not going to get like the top heart doctor in the world off University of Phoenix. You know, it's an online class for one, and two, that's, you know, it's not their specialty.
Yeah, so she had to call and give them our insurance information, and she's got herself all worked up because they don't take the Delaware version, but they take the Pennsylvania version. So she don't know what's gonna end up happening. And I'm like, just talk to them first. You haven't talked to anybody yet. They just called for while you were at work for your insurance information. I said you didn't have your card on you, so I said wait until you talk to someone. Of course, now they're closed for the holidays. The whole billing department. So she's got to wait till Monday.
But a lot of times they'll also work with you and they'll have like grants and stuff like that. That's the other good thing about university is a lot of times you can work with their financial department.
Well, so if she's going in off a referral, like our insurance should cover it because it's a referral, right? Isn't that how insurance works? Like if you just were to go, they wouldn't cover it. But if a doctor refers you,
well, the bad thing
usually does.
is with Obama and Biden's fucking stupid ass with their healthcare bullshit. Is they got it to the point where a lot of doctors and a lot of hospitals won't cover certain insurance policy. So like my mom, when she worked for the state, the hospital here in town covered her insurance. Well, when the healthcare switched and did all that shit, her insurance was no longer covered by the hospital here in town. The only one that would cover her was down in Kansas City. And she goes, well, you know, all my doctors and stuff, they said, don't matter. You know, this new bill passed, we can't cover you.
Didn't they repeal it, though?
They did to an extent, but a lot of it's still around. Just like my mom, she can only get medicine from certain pharmacies because of her plan.
I mean, we can go wherever we want from pharmacy. It's just certain drugs they won't cover.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, that's why she has to go to certain... That's why she can only go to certain pharmacies, because the drugs she needs... Like, we used to go through Hy-Vee. Well, Hy-Vee no longer... With her insurance, Hy-Vee's not part of the plan. So now she has to go to another pharmacy that sucks because it's the only one that actually covers her medicine.
That's what my dad uses. There's a drugstore here in town that it's a local one called Hometown Drugs that he goes in there. She said that they got him down to $70 a month for his medications. And that's because they go in and they look for like manufacturer coupons for them. I mean, they do this for anyone. Like you go in there and they'll actually look to see if they can find you coupons to make it cheaper. And she said his one medication alone is $600. So the fact that they got him down to $70 a month when one of them costs $600, that's huge because he doesn't have any insurance anymore.
And see, well, that's like my mom's diabetic, man. Like that's the shit that pissed me off. Like the government claims, like, oh, we're all about your health and your safety. Oh, well, hey, what about all these people that are on fixed incomes, can't afford insulin and shit like that? Oh no, man, you gotta pay full price for that. But if you're a drug addict, we'll give you free cocaine and heroin for free.
It's like,
It's like, how does that make sense? Like, how are you helping them out? Well, we're keeping them from getting AIDS and STDs because now we're giving them a place to go, and nurses, certified nurses, will actually inject it in for them with clean needles. I said, or I don't know, maybe you arrest them and get them clean, and they're not using drugs.
haven't had our Thanksgiving yet.
I was like, oh, that's right, your son's a
we're
big
having
drug
it Sunday.
addict. That's why you're not
My
taking
wife
care
had
of
to
it.
work, so that's what it was like. We care about our people, and the drug companies are like, you don't care that much. We don't care that much about our people.
Oh, that's exactly what it boils down to.
They're all getting kickbacks from it. So.
Oh, fuck yeah, they are. That's why I never mind. I ain't gonna talk about how to get you in trouble.
Oh no, yeah, no. We talked about that the other night.
Yeah, I was gonna say some, but then I realized all the times now I've gotten in trouble for saying the word. Yeah, now I'm getting in trouble just for even saying the word. I don't even have to talk about it. I can just say the word, and they're like, you say that one more time, we're going to suspend you.
Yep.
I literally can't even say it. Like, how's this freedom of speech? They're like, it's misinformation. I was like, how's it misinformation? Like, I just said the word. I didn't even say anything about it. I just literally said the word. That's it. Nothing before it, nothing after it. Just said the word. Well, that's misinformation.
That's why we were talking about PJ. We were talking about that was last Friday. We were talking about how the government gets all these kickbacks from the pharmaceutical companies and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, just kind of how all these guys got money tied up into these pharmaceutical companies, and then you have to, or you get required to take a shot.
Well, you know what's...
He was like, he goes, that's where that comes from.
Well, I mean, and the worst part is like the worst part is they don't hide it. Like if you notice, when they start losing money is when they start doing the whole scared thing again and like pushing it real hard. And then once they start getting money, they kind of calm down on it. They're like, oh, we're not going to talk about it for a while. And then the companies are starting to lose money again. Like you see it in their quarterly profits. They're losing money. They're like, oh, it's making a comeback. Got to do it.
Well, PJ said that all these hospitals are losing. Like he said that, like he looked up Bay Health alone. They operated on a $43 million loss or something like that. And he was talking about how he hopes that all like the current situation is leading towards the collapse of the medical. And he's like, that's.
Well, see, here's what's funny is, this tells you how fucking corrupt that the U.S. government and the pharmaceutical company is. Years ago, like my grandpa was big on getting his medicine from Canada because it was free. Well, I mean, like, you know, free, certain things were free on it. So United States found out a lot of people were doing that. So they put a huge stop to it, and if you got busted, you could look at prison time, you could look at getting charged with fraud and stuff like that. I was like, this tells you how fucking crooked they are, is people are going to another country to get medicine to live, and the government's like, we care about you so much that if you try to go to a country and get it for free where we charge you, we're going to send your ass to prison. And what kills me is, like, I'm not a big Bernie Sanders fan. Like, I understand you can't do everything free, but people are like, it's physically impossible, you can't do it free. I was like, really? Because like 75% of European companies have free Medicare. Like, you can go to the hospital and get taken care of no matter what your situation is and not be charged for it.
Yeah, it's crazy that.
And guess what? I said the best part is, those countries' economies are a hell of a lot better than the United States.
the one TikTok I found where they're asking Europeans how much they think certain medical things cost in the U.S. and just their minds being blown. They see how much we pay for shit is crazy.
I could see a buddy of mine. He got cancer, and the only place that could treat this cancer was Amsterdam. Which luckily he worked for BNSF and had tons of free air miles, so he flew to Amsterdam for free all the time. But he was like, dude, it's fucking crazy. He goes like, I don't get charged for the treatment. He goes, the only thing I get charged for is I don't even get charged for the stay at the hospital. Like I get charged if I use soap, and like they charge me for the food and stuff like that. Which he goes, so like I'm there for a week, and he goes like between the soap, because they give you new soap every day, and shampoo, and then like food, you know, breakfast, lunch, supper for the whole week. I think he says like $200. That's, if you think about it, that's actually cheap.
That's
like
they
charge you
one night in the hospital here.
Yeah. See, like when I was in the hospital for my house fire, I was there for 4 days. I got charged $14,000.
It's ridiculous.
But speaking of the hospital, I'm gonna go get some cough drop real fast. Oh.
No, this is the white farm. I think he said you get him over here. I'm not 100% certain. We'll try. Spray trailer not work?
Oh, fuck. Do.
Maybe it don't work with this. Get another truck real quick. Oh, I see. That's actually a pretty sick setup. Oh, I like that. I might have to steal that idea. Oh, you don't got a truck in here?
But no, that's what kills me is you got like people all the time. They cough one time like, oh, I better go to the hospital. It's like, why? Like, people are stupid. Like, cold and flus and stuff like that, they can give you all the medicine they want. It's going to run its course no matter what.
Yeah,
So it's like, why would you go to the hospital, get charged $600 to $1,000 just for them to say, oh, you have a cold, let me write you a prescription for basically vitamins, all it is. And you're still going to be sick the same amount of time as you would if you never showed up.
that's what my mom used to give me freaking Tylenol and Advil anytime like I had like a minor headache. And I actually ended up taking it so much, especially Tylenol PM. I ended up taking it so much that I couldn't go to sleep without it. So I was pretty bad. I was getting sick like crazy. I was sick like every other week at this point, and then I had the asthma. I was having migraines so bad that there was points where like I couldn't walk because I couldn't feel my legs because my migraine was so bad. Like I actually had to go to the hospital for it, and they wanted to put me on something else. And I was just like, I got tired of it, and I just stopped taking all medication altogether. And I found out that once I stopped, taking any type, like, no Tylenol, no Advil, no nothing, I got sick a whole lot less. I get sick maybe like once a year at this point. And like my asthma cleared up and all that. So I'm like, last resort is when I'll take take Tylenol or Advil. It has to be something pretty brutal for me to take it.
Yeah, I get like a cold every year, like at Thanksgiving. Then I get one like right smack dab in the middle of fucking summer.
Yeah, see, the last 2 times I got sick was when I had the vid. That was when my kids started up school each year. I haven't been sick at all other than those 2 times in the past few years. Nah, I get headaches every once in a while, but that's about it.
I get fucking headaches all the time. But that comes with working for the city.
I'm just gonna take this back because this thing don't work. I have to look into some to put in with. When I had that hog, that slaughterhouse. My dad's quick to, you're not feeling well, you need to go to the doctor. I'm like, no, I don't. I'll tough it out. Give me 2 days to get over it. And
I hate doctors.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, because look at what's going on with my wife right now. So she went to the doctor. I can't remember when it was a while ago. I want to say like maybe June, and she talked to the doctor about what's going on with her nose, and the doctor's like, oh yeah, we'll set you up a ENT appointment. And so the earliest they could schedule her was January of 2024, and she's like, I don't know if I can do it that long. She goes, I'm having a hard time breathing already. And so she had to go to the doctor again in October, and she brought it up to that doctor. She's like, look, I can't breathe at all through my nose. She said it's starting to be really bothersome. And she's like, okay, let's see what we can do for ENT. She's like, because if you've been dealing with this since February, like we need to get you in quicker than January. So she got her in like the following week, and then they had her in surgery the week after.
Oh, like my thing is like, I'll never forget, like I woke up one morning, and I know like to a lot of people it's probably TMI. I woke up one morning, felt like somebody like literally grabbed my ball sack, threw it on the table, and hit it with the 25-pound sledgehammer. I was like, what the fuck? And then I started having chest pains. So I went to the hospital here in town. They're like, oh, quit being a fucking pussy. You're just a little pussy-ass bitch. It's acid reflex. I was like, dude, that's not acid reflex. No, I'm not joking. Like, that's straight up what they told me. They said, you're having acid reflex and heartburn. Quit being a fucking pussy. I was like, I'm not stupid. I know what acid reflex is. I've had it quite a while.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't affect the nether regions.
No. And they're like, yeah, that's what it is. You're just a pussy. Shut up. Get the fuck out of here. And I was like, all right, what the fuck ever. So we left. I told him, I said, look, I'm going to North Kansas City Hospital. Fuck St. Joe in the Heartland. Went down there. Went in, and I told them exactly what was going on. They didn't even hesitate like that. I didn't even have to go to the waiting room. They're like, take him to room such and such. I was like, okay. So I get in there. They said, most likely you have kidney stones and you're having a gallbladder stone. I was like, huh? They're like, yeah. So they said, you know, we got to do some tests and stuff like that. We're betting that's what it is. Yeah, sure enough, I was having a kidney stone and a gallbladder stone at the exact same time. Of course, then they're like, did it feel like you're having a heart attack? I was like, I don't know. Like, at the time I was 21. I was like, I'm 21 years old. How the fuck am I supposed to know what a heart attack? They said, oh, well, having a gallbladder stone is what a heart attack feels like. I was like, oh, well, if that's what it feels like, I don't want it.
I don't know about that one. I know kidney. I have never heard anyone had gallbladder stones. I don't know about that, but I've had family members that had kidney stones, and then my dad's had a heart attack. And I can tell you, he wasn't in as much pain as them fucking kidney stones. They said that's one of the worst pains you could ever go through.
Yeah, no, kidney stones. Kidney stones is absolutely. I don't care how macho man you are. Kidney stones will have you in tears.
Yeah, I've heard the horror stories from my family.
Oh, yeah.
How bad those things are.
I get them about twice a year. They are not fun. And that's what sucks. So, like, the first time I had him, the doctor at Heartland's like, oh, it's just a rare occasion. You'll never get him again. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I got him again. So I was like, you know what? I'm done fucking with this place. I'm going to North Kansas City Hospital. So I get down there and they're like, oh, there's like, is this your first time having one? I said, no. I said, I've had one before. They said, oh. They said, well, you change your diet. I was like, huh? They're like, yeah, you should probably change your diet. I said, oh, okay. I said, no, I haven't, but I said, I will. And they're like, what do you drink, blah, blah, blah. And they told me, you know, that's bad, this is bad. He said, but this is the second time you've had it? I was like, yeah. He goes, all right. He goes, well, I'll tell you what. He goes, let's keep an eye on that. I said, okay. He goes, well, the reason I say that, he goes, if you change your diet and you don't have them again, that's all the issue was the diet issue. He was not a big deal. He goes, but if you change your diet and you continue to get him, he goes, especially as fast as you've gotten these last two, he goes, it could be hereditary. I was like, what? He's like, oh yeah, kidney stones can be hereditary.
Because it actually runs in my family. I'm thankful. God, I haven't gotten them.
So I was like, okay. So I changed my diet for a while, which sucked because I love my pop so much. But I got rid of my diet. Nope, kept having him. The doctor's like, yeah, I hate to give you the bearer of bad news, but yeah, it's hereditary. You're going to get him regardless. I said, well, if that's the case, I'm going to go back to drinking pop. He said, what do you mean? I said, well, fuck that. If I'm going to get him no matter what I do, I might as well drink the shit that I fucking like. He's like, why? He's like, I wouldn't advise that. He goes, you know, we could try to help prevent you getting him so much. It's like, I don't fucking care at this point. If I'm going to give him no matter what. That guy's like, Doc, I appreciate what you're doing. Like, I understand, but I mean, that's like telling a fat guy that, hey, you're going to get fat no matter what you eat. If you diet or this and that, you're always just going to continue to keep getting fat. Well, then fuck it. I want to eat what I want to eat.
Bring on the greasy burgers.
Exactly.
It runs on my mom's side of the family. I think all of her brothers have them. She's had them. I think the only one out of them that hasn't is my aunt. All of her other siblings had to deal with it. I'm like, ugh. I hope that shit skips me.
Nah, ain't no shit. It definitely sucks. I mean, that's like heart issues running my family real bad too.
kidney stones running on my mom's side, heart problems running on my dad's side. So.
Sad part, kidney and heart problems run on my mom's side.
Dad's like, you get that shit checked out. Runs in the family. I'm good. I'm good, Dad. I'm good. It runs in the family, son. You get it taken care of. I said, and I keep telling him, I said, yeah, you can't give me advice you didn't take. I said, look at where you're at right now. It's because you did not take care of yourself and get shit fixed. I said, when shit goes wrong, I will get it fixed. I won't wait until I'm in my 60s like you. I'll get it taken care of when it happens. I said, until then, I'm good.
Well, I've told people before, like, I will not go to this hospital. They're like, well, what if they tell you only got 5 minutes to live? I said, then I guess I'm dying.
They can bring me back when I get to the one up north.
Yeah, they're like, wait, you're seriously willing to die instead of going? I said, yeah, I really am fucking willing to die. I do not give a shit. Like, this hospital here is the most greedy fucking crook hospital. So, when I was younger, my dad still had me on his health insurance. I was in the hospital for like 3 weeks. And, so they were like, okay, like, blah, 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 is this your information? We're like, yeah. Well, they went back and finished my paperwork, sending off my insurance, because the bill was like $180,000. Come to find out, they got my date of birth wrong by 1 day, because I was born on April 26th. Well, they wrote down I was born on April 25th. Insurance won't cover it. Which I understand, you know, it's a legal thing. They got to have their, you know, I's dotted and T's crossed kind of thing. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, wholeheartedly, it's like just, and they even said, they said just have the hospital change your date of birth and we'll cover it, like everything. So I called them. I said, hey, you know, you guys got my information wrong by 1 day. The insurance company said you just need to change it and everything's okay. They said, nope, too late. They rejected, so we're sending you the bill. I was like, I don't have the money. That's what insurance is for. They said, nope, don't matter. We're charging you. I said, why the fuck would you do that when the insurance already said they'll cover, you just got to fix the paperwork? Nope, we're going after you. Well, see, it's not a hidden secret that they give paybacks to the Buchanan County Courthouse. But first they sent it to Northwest Financial. I told them, I said, I'm not fucking paying because y'all fucked up. They're like, well, sir, you got to pay or we're going to garnish your wages and stuff like that. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying. So they took me to court to sue me. And the judge was like, well, why aren't you paying? I said, why should I pay? I said, they fucked up. Like, I told them how it could be fixed, and they wouldn't do it. He said, well, they need their money. I said, fuck them. I'm not paying for their fuck up. I said, okay, Judge. I said, if you took your car had a bad motor in it. You took it to mechanic. Mechanic just went to a salvage yard, grabbed another motor, put it in, and it was bad. I said, would you pay for it? Well, no. I said, why not? Because they fucked up. I said, okay, then why should I pay for their fuck up? Insurance already said they would pay for everything. Why should I pay for it? Well, it's a different deal. You got to pay. I was like, y'all fucking crooks, dude. And so I looked up. That was the only bill I had to pay. Only bill. I finally get done paying that after 4 years. They called me up. They're like, oh, hey, we're done garnishing your wages. The court's happy. You paid everything off, blah, blah, blah. I said, so I'm done paying. They're like, yep. 2 weeks later, I get a leather load. Oh, we just happened to go through our system and we found this bill too. I said, well, what happened to, you can't go back past 10 years. They said, what do you mean? I said, that hospital bill that I just paid on was the last time I was ever in the hospital. No, you were in the hospital as such? I said, no, I was not. Well, according to our records, I said, I don't give a shit what your record said. I haven't been in the hospital since that date. Yeah, so they garnished my wage for another $7,500.
Ooh, shit. So our oven, and since we moved into this temporary unit,
Mm-hmm.
the oven sucks. So it doesn't cycle. If that makes any sense. So you turn it on, it just keeps heating up. It never actually. So it will. It doesn't click like the other one. Our oven clicked when it got to the temperature, and that's where it would stay. This one not so. So I picked up a thing of banana bread. What's it called? Batter. There you go. And I was gonna cook it. And I was like, this is these 90 minutes in the oven. There ain't no damn way I'm putting it in mine. So I had to take our turkey over there to my dad's today. And I took the batter. I was like, I asked my stepmom. I was like, can you mind making this for me? What is it? And I showed it to her. And I was like, my oven. I don't think I could trust it in my oven. She said, oh yeah, sure, I'll make it for you. I was like, yeah, you're spoiled.
Like, damn right, motherfucker. So I don't know what you're bitching about. You're gonna get some too.
Yeah. He's sold on her date nut bread. I've never had it, but he swears up and down it's better than banana nut bread.
I hate banana nut bread, so.
Oh, I love banana nut bread. My grandmother, she was like, I think it was like turned 16 or something. I don't remember what birthday it was, but she was like, you gotta tell me something I can get you for your birthday. What do you want for your birthday? I was like, all I want is some banana nut bread. My mom jumped all down me. She's like, your grandmother's too old. You know, she doesn't want to be baking. She don't have to be baking. All my grandmother made me banana nut bread, and she dropped it off at the bowling alley because I bowled on Saturday morning, so right down the road from where she lives. So she dropped it off to me there, and I took it home, and we had to go somewhere that day. So I took it in and I sat it on top of one of the Christmas totes we had, and we left and did something else. Come back, my dog ate half my damn banana nut bread. I was pissed. I could have murdered. I love that dog, but I could have murdered that dog that day.
So mean.
It's like she never did, and come find out it's because my mom didn't feed her that day, so she was hungry. So I felt bad after getting so pissed off at her, but God, I was mad. It's like that's all I wanted for my birthday. Some of my grandmother's banana nut bread. Dumbass dog ate it. I'm good. How are you, man? Oh, yeah, banana nut bread is the best. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be your friend since you said you don't like banana. That's...
I think my problem is used to eat so many bananas when I was a kid that just the smell or taste of bananas make me sick.
That's me with freaking chicken nuggets. McDonald's nuggets, like just the smell of them make me sick to my stomach.
Oh, I love me some McDonald's chicken nuggies.
I kind of wish they would make like the little McChicken nuggets. Like I like the chicken they use for the McChicken more than I like the chicken they use for the McNuggets. McChicken's got like that spice to it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's good to hear, sir. Dude, it's ridiculous how much they charge for freaking wrestling tickets these days.
Just like everything else, gone up in price.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it costs more than a damn concert. Concerts have more. I guess I guess they have to pay more people, but like the WWE is gonna be up at the University of Delaware. And the cheapest ticket is like $65 a piece. And that's way up there. And then if you get like in the upper row, not only on the floor but upper row, you're talking $300 and some just for a house show. It's not even on TV. It's just a freaking house show.
Uh-huh.
I was just like, oh my god, because it was LA Knight announcing that he was going to be there, and I was said to my wife, I was like, yeah, we gotta go, yeah. And she goes, how much? And I looked at tickets. I was like, too damn much for a freaking house show in Newark, Delaware. I'm sorry, $300 some. No. I watch it for free on TV.
Damn tootin'.
Maybe it was like a VIP thing where you go backstage and meet a couple of wrestlers. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, I'll pay $300. Just to sit in the damn like the upper rows? No. If it was like front row on the barrier, $300, sure. Not that shit.
I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. I just want to breathe.
Watching that, I totally missed the section. It was actually so infuriating. I know. That's why I sit in here so I go back and clean up his mess.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, is it the green? I was like, is there a plane flying over me? There's a mod for PSA. I work for free. MSI got clean up after them. Which I'm pretty sure there is a way to market for free, but I'm pretty sure it's in the settings. I don't even know if you require a sub mod or not. Oh man. Is it bedtime yet?
I'm getting pretty close. I just took more meds.
Someone by the name Charlie Popo just started following me on Instagram.
There you go.
Charlie Popo. I don't eat double eggs. I'm good.
I just want to breathe. I just really want to breathe. Oh yeah, I really just want to breathe and taste stuff.
You got some canned air? Take that and shoot it up your nose. It'll blow right out your right out your mouth. Blow it all out.
Yeah, sure.
Science.
Bitch.
Oh, that's what my mom does for me.
He probably snorts chicken shit. Then he eats it 'cause that's what he does.
A little Vicks and some fires up the old air compressor. Just blows it right out my butt. But I can breathe again.
Bitch.
What did... Okay. Better say, what happened there? Are you not gonna go back and do the other one? Okay. You watching the PG stream last night?
I was out.
We played WWE 2K23, and he kept choosing a cage match because he wanted one of us to win. And then he would get so pissed off at me every time that I would every time he'd start crawling up the cage, I'd block him. It was a fatal 4-way match. Keep that in mind. Not a tag team. And he gets so pissed off at me.
So he didn't even know what he was wrestling.
Yeah, he didn't know anyone else other than Stone Cold and The Rock.
Oh,
He knew the like the other characters, but they were blocked because you have the in-game credits to unlock them. And he was like, "Oh, I'll be Bret Hart. Oh, he's locked. Oh, Kevin Nash. Oh, he's locked." And then he was like, "Screw it, I'll do Stone Cold and The Rock." And I had to educate him. He was like, what about Jimmy Uso? Is he a good opponent? I was like, yeah, he's good. You choose him. Okay. I said, then you might as well get his brother Jay, and we can just tag against him. Oh, he's got a brother. Who are these guys? I was like, you remember Rikishi? Oh yeah, I remember Rikishi. I was like, those are his kids. And then one match I picked Solo, and he was like, who's Solo Sokoa? I was like, that's another one of Rikishi's kids. Oh, okay. How many of them are there? I was like, I don't know if he's got any daughters, but I know he's got 4 kids. 3 of them are in WWE, and there's a 4th one out there somewhere.
Does he not realize that pretty much that entire family's in wrestling?
Yeah, that's what I was like. He was like, okay, Roman Reigns, and he picked The Rock. I was like, yeah, that works. It's because he's The Rock's cousin. Wait, what?
He's our cousin, but we call him Unc.
Yeah, he got cousins somehow, but we call him Monk. Or no, he's their uncle, but they call him his cousin.
Call him cousin, yeah.
We call everybody cousin. He's a cousin, she's a cousin.
I forgot. I've got somebody's son is in the WWE training facility right now.
Fit Finley's kids in training facility. Know that much.
Yeah.
Guy doesn't get enough credit. Everybody, it's always Triple H and Stephanie McMahon that get the credit for the women's wrestling being where it's at right now in WWE. But if you ask anyone, like any of the female wrestlers behind the scenes, it's all Fit Finley's behind the scenes pulling the strings. Like all the matches, he's the one that produced them and everything. So
I mean, fuck, that's like William Regal was doing good for NXT.
His son's in the training facility too, I believe.
Yeah.
That's why he left AEW, because he wanted to work with his son in WWE. But Randy Orton, they've all but confirmed that Randy Orton's going to be returning tomorrow night. So I got him taking the night off to watch that for sure, because Randy Orton's one of my guys.
Even though he's a Missouri boy?
Yeah. That doesn't. I mean, I'm like one of the rare people that like Baron Corbin too. Like I think Baron Corbin's badass, but everybody hates him. They all call him Trash Corbin. I'm like, I actually like the guy. But
no. Another Missouri boy.
Yep. But they're talking about doing another Legacy. You remember when he had Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. It was the 3 of them Legacy. It's gonna be they're talking about it's gonna be him, Randy Orton, Braun Breaker, which is Rick Steiner's kid, and then Von Wagner, who is I think that's Matt Bloom's kid. I don't remember, but that'd be badass.
Uh-huh. Did you read what you typed in owner's chat?
Oh, not streaming? Yeah, I meant because I accidentally told PJs that I'd be streaming at normal time. He asked me last night. I was like, yeah, because I got my days mixed up. I thought my wife got off at 7, but she gets off at 9:30.
Huh.
So,
Oh, I guess it is a little early, isn't it?
yeah. And then I actually wasn't going to stream because It's the youngest one's birthday, and she would start watching Five Nights at Freddy's behind me. So I was like, I can't stream. She's watching a movie, so.
Yeah.
And then she turned off. She was on her phone, so
I don't.
screw it.
I
I'll put a
don't.
couple hours in.
I don't understand the whole purpose of movie theaters anymore.
No.
I mean, because
it's
like
kind of
literally-
like it's like a night out, I guess. A night out of the house, but it's so damn expensive.
dude, to go watch a fucking for two people to go watch a movie and get like just popcorn and large pop, you're looking at almost $80. Especially due to the fact when you can sit there and wait for the very next night, one of the streaming services will have the movie on their streaming platform.
A lot of them it debuts the same night debuts in theaters. And
Oh,
it's
I thought they always had to wait one night after.
no, Five Nights at Freddy came out the exact same time it came. The first showing happened in
Really?
theaters. I was like, damn, because we were planning on taking her that for her birthday, and we said, screw it, save some money and watch it here at home.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the purpose of movie theaters? Like, why spend all that money? We could literally just watch it at home the same day.
Like I said, my last trip to the theaters did not impress me much, so
I haven't been to the theater since they did the original Jurassic Park when they redid it in 3D. That was like, what, 15, 16 years ago?
well, they had a couple months back. They had the $2 movie ticket day or whatever. So they were selling movie tickets for $2, and like we went to see Stray. Like that was definitely a movie I would not see in theaters if it didn't cost me $4 for tickets. So we $4. We got 2 tickets to see it. So we said, screw it. We'll make it date night. We'll go to dinner. So like we're not tempted to get anything to eat from the movie theater, and then we'll go to the movies after. And it was a madhouse, but they are out of ice at the movie theater. The popcorn tasted stale. The seats were all greasy and everything. It's just like, okay, yeah, I am not impressed whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
If Psych 4 green light, I'll go for this. What? Psych 4? What the hell is Psych 4? My birthday Sunday. It's my birthday on Tuesday, so happy birthday, Terry. Happy birthday, buddy.
Well, I'm going to go pass out. My meds are really kicking in.
Alright, you have yourself a good night, sir.
Good night. You said you're not streaming tomorrow?
Nah, I'm going to watch some
All right.
pay-per-view.
Sounds good to me. I'm probably going to sleep all fucking day.
Cool, because PJ ain't going to be here either. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll see you later.
Good night. And then there was one. What's Psych? Hey, can I join? Actually, you can't because I don't have the mod pack available for download currently. Is Psych like the TV show Psych? Or... Because I didn't even know they had movies. Oh, I missed some back here. I really enjoyed the show, but I didn't know they had movies. I will go to movies for the new Deadpool, though. That is one that I will go for. I've seen the first 2 Deadpools in theaters, so I'm definitely going to see the third one in theaters. Okay, that field's done. So all we have left is 2, right? Oh, these down here. I need to figure out what I want to make these. Because we have plenty of corn. We should have plenty of wheat. Tony, did you want to plant that in something, or are you going to plant that in grass? Do this little field in soybeans as well. I didn't know they had. I watched the TV show. I didn't know they had movies. I'm gonna have to go find the movies now. I definitely didn't know they came out in theaters. It's a psych where the guy he's not actually, he pretends to be psychic, but he's not actually psychic. He's a really good detective, and he picks up on all the clues and then pretends to be like he's psychic. That show, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I did not know that they had it out in theaters. What's up, Goku, man? Long time no see, bud. How you been? Alright. What do I want to plant? I guess we can plant canola in these? Or... So I don't need corn. Definitely don't want to do those fields in potatoes. Oh, I think I need barley for... Oh, for that. We need grapes for both. Yeah, we need barley, corn, and grapes for premium aged moonshine. What about we never placed the vinery down? Production. Alright, so I was gone. My PC took a dump on me. Oh man. That sucks to hear. Just need grapes for that, alright. Did I really not play? I thought I did. Oh, not enough money. Whoops. I think I'll upgrade my potato. It's about time. Today, well, I should say probably wait till Monday for Cyber Monday and see what they got. They got deals on Amazon stuff. Now's the time looking for upgrade parts. I haven't seen much, like, oh my god, deals when it comes to stuff this year. Ever watch the whole thing again? Yeah. So, are the movies a continuation on the story? So, like, do the movie, do you have to watch the series to get the movie? I would imagine you have to watch it to understand the movies, but is it like the show where, like, I guess it was more like there was a overall storyline, but each episode had its own little storyline, I guess. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking if I should go back and rewatch the whole series and then watch the movies or not. Oh, that sucks here, Goku. That's no bueno. I'm excited for the Monk movie coming out. Not next week, but the week after. I think it comes out on the 8th of December. The 8th sounds right. I don't know, but I love the TV show Monk, and they're bringing out a movie called Monk's Last Case or whatever. So I think I'll do these in barley, which means I need my other planter. Me, I would watch start to finish, but that's just me. Start to finish, what? The series to the watch the entire series of the movies. Switch that to barley, right? That's it, right? Yeah, okay. That might be my next binge watch after I get caught up on Letterkenny. Ow. Alright, let it do its thing. Oh boy. had to give TLDRs because we'll spoil the whole thing. What on? I mean, I've watched all of Psych. I've already watched all of it, but it's been years, so I don't know exactly. I don't remember exactly everything that happened. I just remember him being like a super good detective that pretended to be psychic. And what was he in? The was he a lieutenant? The guy with the mustache with the weird voice. Wait, no, that was Monk. No. Okay, Psych had the guy who played Kane in Supernatural. There you go. The guy with the weird voice was in Monk. I get too mixed up. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-da-dum-ba-dum-bum. Great, I think that's the first show that you've talked about that I actually watched and that I have actually heard of. So, no idea what you're talking about. The tall guy, I can't remember his name in Psych. He was tall. He had short black hair. He would work for the police. Can't remember if he was a lieutenant or not. But he played Cain of Cain and Abel. Or did he play Abel? No, he played Cain and Cain and Abel. Or maybe it was Abel. I can't remember. He played one of them in Supernatural. He looked nothing like he did in Psych because he had this really long, bushy beard. He's the one that didn't like Psych, if that makes any sense. It was definitely Cain. Okay, it was Cain because he had the mark of Cain, which Cain gave him. Timothy Olmanson. Happy Thanksgiving to you, tow truck man. Carlton Laster, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Timothy Olmanson. How did you get the AJ Deere trucks? What do you mean? He put them up for download. Yes, and was 3 episodes looking at the IMDb. Yeah, he was only in there for a couple episodes, but he did an amazing job. He was also in a... it was like a musical TV show. He played a king or something. I can't remember what it was. How'd you get him? He put him up for download in Discord. The literally links in the description for them in the mod spotlights I did them on. I play Far 722 on Xbox. I feel bad for you. Yeah, they're not hard to get if that's what, unless you're talking about the garbage trucks. If you're talking about garbage trucks, they're no longer available for download. Okay, that's done. I think I'm done with this planner now, unless Tony wants to plant this or something. Everything else is planted. The other ones were going to plant in barley, so this can go back to the shop. The garbage trucks would have been kind of cool, though. They are cool. It's just you had to get them when it was hot, and you snooze, you lose. You know that Psycho was filmed in Vancouver? No, but can't say that I particularly care. Unless it's filmed in Delaware, I don't really care where it's filmed, to be quite honest with you. Our claim to fame is we were Delaware, or parts of what's it called? Fool's Gold with Matthew McConaughey was filmed here in Delaware, and I can't remember what else. There was something else that was filmed, parts of it was filmed in Delaware. No, the regulars. I don't have a PC. So why do you care about the trucks if you can't use them? I'm confused. Only FS I can play is FS17. My graphic GeForce 210 1GB not because a 1050 Ti died. Damn, that sucks. part right here. We get a spray bottle. Get her all nice and clean. You know, shit's seen better days. Perfect. Alright. So now we just have this guy doing his thing. Night of the Living Dead was filmed just down the road from me. Huh. I just remember we went to see a movie in theaters down there in Rehoboth. It was filmed in, I think it was in Lewis. I think it's where the Cape Henlopen State Park is. Right down there next to, right next to Rehoboth. So they had like the pictures of him out there in the water. McConaughey out there in the water, and he was like at the movie theater. There's something else. In Delaware. Failure to launch, not Fool's Gold. Failure to launch. Damn. There's a lot of movies. I mean, Delaware Shore. Okay. The Village. I didn't know that was filmed here. Failure to launch. Days of Thunder. Oh, I guess that was at Dover. Jack Black Goosebumps. Head Case. I Can See You. Empire Records. 12th in Delaware. Human Hibachi. Awesome Movie. Beloved. Pressure Point. Triggerman and Space Princess. This is a Delaware. Chadsford, Pennsylvania. Dead Poet Society. Dead Poet Society was entirely filmed in Delaware. That was the one. I was up in Middletown. Village takes place in a town in Pennsylvania, and most of the filming was done in Pennsylvania. Areas of Centerville, Delaware. I didn't know there was Centerville in Delaware. I know there was one in Maryland. Technically, there's two. They're spelled different ways. Were also featured in the film. This is not surprising, given its proximity. Oh, so it's up there in the north. Makes sense. Yeah. Well, I was hoping to have these fields finished planting before I end the stream, but that isn't what's going to happen, because after this field I still have two more. I want to be done by 8:30, so we'll go ahead and call it a night here. If you guys did enjoy the stream, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future live streams, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I whenever do a live or upload a video, click the notification bell. Remember, I won't be here tomorrow night, but I will be back. I'll probably be, if JT's sick, so I might not be around. He might not stream Sunday, but if he does, I'll probably be around there. If not, we'll be back on Thursday for PJ's stream, and then I will be back streaming again on Friday. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.